Ooh, live already. Just rigging a few things up here. Hello. That's a nice angle. That's a flattering angle. Hello there, motherfuckers. It's telling me to rotate my device. Wait, no. I don't want it the other way. Hang on. What's going on here? Someone's already here. Someone gets to see all of the pre-production. Aussie flag, g'day. Oh, it won't let me. This is shit. It's not letting me rotate the device. Now I've got to look down at my boobs and it's upside down. Shit. I'm going to get a... I don't want to rotate. And what's wrong with this thing? I've already got 4 people watching. I'm in Devonport, Tasmania. And I can't hold it like this. It's going to hurt. Delaney Ray, hello. Angel, g'day. Dee Dee's already retracted her message. What's up, Dee Dee? What did she say? Dob on her. Tell me what she said. Minus 12 degrees, Dee Dee. Ugh. It's bad. It's not hot here now. Like it's warm, obviously, because I'm not wearing a pair of Ugg boots or a furry hat. But it's about 26 degrees Celsius at the moment. It's nice. Pleasant evening in Devonport. But I thought we could go on a bit of an adventure because I've got a little hey Ange! I'm taking you on an adventure. We're going to go for a little walk along the waterfront of Devonport. A lot of people ask how you get to Tasmania because it's an island. And well, duh. Usually flying here is a good way to get here. But another way to get here is by boat. Rowboat. Oh, it's actually a dress. It's a frock. But yeah, it's tank. Sorry about that, Angel. Don't worry. When you see me in winter, you can give me a hard time as well. Ooh. I've got the sweaty day running mascara thing going on. 3:22, Christine. Well, thank you for joining us. Nice to say hello and you can pop off. Hey, Pink Lady Luck, happy birthday. Probably a bit related, but it sounds like you had a good one. I loved the video of you outing yourself to your son. That was really entertaining. What a good sport he was. He was in stitches. It was really lovely. Again, when I love you the most, it's when you're just cracking up, the natural laughter, and seeing your son cracking up was really lovely. His face. What the fuck? Good on you. And yeah, I'm glad you had a superb birthday. Lovely if you've got family around. Yeah, I should warn you, everyone. I've only got like not a lot of battery, and I'm nowhere near a charger. My charger, in fact, is an hour and a half's drive away from here. Glad you had a lovely birthday. It's January birthday. People need to have good birthdays because it's so bloody close to Christmas. And to answer your other question, our winter is when it's your summer. Not one like, and I'm taking you along the waterfront of Devonport. You have beautiful hair, Dee Dee. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for sharing that with us. Thanks. Oh, it's feral. I've got beach hair. But thank you, Pink Lady. Like, you always say such sweet things. So, oh, me, not you. Well, I'm sure you have lovely hair too, Dee Dee. What I thought we might do, it's really windy, so if the microphone is copping a lot of breeze, let me know. I'll try different angles. I wanted to go this way, but it keeps telling me to rotate the device, which is weird because normally it only lets me go live in landscape, and now it's making me do it in portrait. I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to go for a little walk along the banks of the Mersey River. Wear it to work, I dare you, Pink Lady Luck. And speaking of dares, what was the word I told you to try and include in one of your videos the other day? It wasn't doodle. What was it? Anywho, let me know if the wind's annoying. I don't know why I can't go landscape. I'm going to try one more thing. Nope, still telling me to rotate my device. Not sure what the fuck is going on with YouTube's. So I'm going to get a really sore arm. But I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to walk along the banks of the Mersey River. I'll just show you that where I am right now. Here we are on the banks of the Mersey, and just there is the start of Bass Strait, and that's the body of water that goes to mainland Australia. And it essentially, if you're travelling by boat from here, you end up at Port Melbourne. And brilliant $10 you spent on that week, absolutely brilliant. You're a good bargain shopper, pink ladylike. And yeah, we're going to go for a walk. See the little track? There is some construction tape and witches hats along the way because they're putting in new lamps. It's really funny, pink ladylike. When I went to Maui last year, August, September, it reminds me so much of Tasmania, but just tropical weather. And the people, the community, the beaches, yeah, without palm trees. It's so similar. The food, the culture, everything. I think we chatted about the other day, I'd love to do 6 months in Tasmania and 6 months in Maui. An endless summer. Thank you very much. I would be a very happy girl. Let me know if the wind's annoying. We're going to go for a walk and I'm going to show you how Tasmanians get off the island, because I do get asked that a lot. Now obviously flying here is a great way to get here, but like Aussie Flag said earlier, hey Melissa B, I actually waved at my camera just then on my phone, which is ridiculous. The camera ain't pointing at me and my feral hair. A snowbird. Yep, that's a good expression. Melissa, you did. And look, the thing with my lives is it can be an hour of absolute bullshit or it can be a bit of adventure. I've only got 1 like and 8 people watching. Pretty disappointing. I'm kidding. Press the like button if you like pink ladylike. I'm going to use you to get likes. It does snow in Australia, Ange, even where I live. It does sound windy, does it? That sucks because the microphone is down the bottom of my phone. It's pointing downwards and it'll get windy on and off while we're on the walk, but do give me feedback on that, Tracy. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Thanks for the 2 people who like pink ladylike. What's wrong with the rest of you fuckers? You don't like me or her? Why the fuck are you watching? Huh? Okay, so bit of history about Devonport. Don't know a lot about it really, except that in 2016 in a census the population was just over 23,000 people, and in Tasmania, as long as you have a council, you're essentially considered to be a city. No, that's not right. I don't think this is actually considered a city. I think it's 30,000. Ignore that. Anyway, it's a small coastal town. And the only other thing that's really, that I know about Devonport that's kind of interesting is the only Tasmanian Prime Minister of Australia. Like the only Prime Minister of Australia who was from Tasmania was a dude called Joseph Lyons. And he's from Devonport. Well, he was. He's dead now. Other than that, I have nothing to teach you. I might be dropping my phone to the side or something if people are approaching. There's a lot of people walking along the riverbank this evening. And to protect them, I'm going to try and... Tasmanian Devil, that's me, pink ladylike. They're real animals. Okay, I'm going to put that on my to-do list. I'm going to take you to the Tasmanian Devil Park or to Bonnarong. I'll go to Bonnarong because I don't like the Tasmanian Devil Park. I'll take you to Bonnarong and introduce you to some real-life Tasmanian devils. They're a critter and they're super cute. They just weren't given a very nice voice. They sound angry, but they're not. Honey Boner, hello. So we're going to start strolling, and eventually, like Aussie Flag pointed out before, you're going to see a rowboat taking some Tasmanians to mainland Australia. It's a very long journey of many, many days. But you'll just see how tough we are. What's the wind like now? I'm going to be pointing in this direction. My arm's going to get so fucking tired. Anywho, let's go for a stroll. And don't get too excited, but when you see the rowboats... Oh, honey bunny, this is what I do all the time. Yes, they are gum trees, some of them. That's not. But you'll see some Norfolk pines. There will be some native trees around. It is very pretty. Tasmania is very pretty though. So yeah, that's Bass Strait. That's the body of water that connects us to mainland Australia. That's what you have to cross if you want to go to the big island. But Tasmania is very, very pretty. I like showing it off. But honey boner, this is pretty much what I do in my life. So I take you on little tours. And it's good this week because watch out for the drop bears. Yes, nasty, vicious bears they are. God, I had fun telling Americans about drop bears when I lived there. What do I do about people approaching? A quick sort of to the side? Out of respect? Or do I just film them for your entertainment? I believe walking ahead of me we have 2 young Australian boganias. Also known as bogans. Oh, I don't know. They're a bit hipster, actually. God, I'm pissed off YouTube won't let me turn my camera around. My arms are getting stuffed. Talking about cats. Fuck knows why, but that's cool. You chat about cats. But what I'm going to do on this adventure... We're looking for a way to get off the island of Tasmania. Not that anyone really wants to. Hi, Red Lotus. Hello. We're going on a walking tour of the waterfront of Devonport, Tasmania. It's a bit bumpy because that's how I walk. Well, you kind of are with us in Australia now, Melissa, so... Pink lady, like, literally went in the woods to find a baby. Did the dingo take the baby? Isn't this a lovely scenic stroll? Look at it. It is very pretty. Oh, I could have taken you down there to the statue, oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's the something of the sea. He's got a very small penis. He's holding a massive trident thing. But he has a teeny peeny. He's clearly a grower, not a shower. Yeah, no one did believe the mum with the Azaria Chamberlain case. I'm going to start a separate true crime channel because it's one of my things I love. This is so out of my comfort zone walking along here. There's people having sunset picnics, lovers sitting down, and they're all just looking at me like, what the fuck is she doing? Oh, this year is about choosing my hard. Yeah, I'm going to start a separate true crime channel because I did one 8-minute video the other day. Look at that beautiful monument up through there with the sun on it. It is a statue of Neptune, but it's not called that. It's something like King of the Ocean. But they didn't do him justice when they made his doodle. They're not really used to them here that much, Pink Lady Luck. It's not that common for people in Australia just to be walking around with selfie sticks filming themselves and chatting to people on the other side of the world. Evening. This is cute. Look at this tree. There's a really sweet little bench. Maybe we could sit here and What's the wind like? Joe, no, I'm from... Oh, hi from England. Oh, Joe, we're in Devonport, Tasmania. Look at this gorgeous tree. And someone's gone to the effort to make a cute little bench. It's very sweet. We'll just perch here for a second. I want to see what the wind is like, but also I don't want to give away my surprise. Not that it's going to be that exciting, but I think it's going to be a bit more exciting than the adventure I took some people on last night in Launceston to find a fire hose. Mind you, we did have heaps of fun, but yeah, I'm hoping my surprise this evening's a little bit more exciting. I've got to check my battery, what I've got left. Shit, man, I've already chewed up half of what I've got. I tried to time this. I'm just doing a little lap of the bench. And no, it's not dedicated. Well, it is to me because I'm about to sit on it. I've sat in a spot where my feet don't touch the ground, so I'm like a little kid. Check out the old guy with the scooter. So much for protecting privacy. But seriously, that's the oldest dude I've ever seen with a scooter. Fuck, I hope I don't run out of battery before the exciting reason I've brought you down here. It is hilarious, that video, Joe. We chatted about that just before, her outing herself to her son. Oh, hello. Bit sunny here today. Run, Tory, run. From what? Or to where? No, I'm doing my review of the running socks another day. That's going to be the shortest video ever. I'll be out of breath after about 3 seconds. Night, Ange. You always say you're coming and then you come and then you say you're going. I'll see you around, gorgeous girl. Hope you get some good sleep. Oh, my phrase, hello. I've brought everyone to Devonport, to the Mersey River. We're you know how we went on a quest last night looking for a fire hose? Well, I came up with a really exciting adventure for tonight. We are going to reveal how Tasmanians get off the island of Tasmania if they want to go to the mainland and they don't want to fly. There's only one other option, a rowboat across Bass Strait. So we're sitting down at the Mersey. I've checked some timetables and I've got good inside knowledge that the rowboat will be leaving, overflowing with Tasmanians heading to the mainland. I just moved the camera because I thought I was filming an old dude in socks, and now I've just realised it's still my head. It is really beautiful here, Joe, but really I'm very biased about Tassie, but really there's very few places here that aren't beautiful. It's a really stunning place, and we've got beaches, rivers, mountains, rainforests, no desert, lots of farmland, lots of coastline, cliffs, lots and lots of beaches. It's one of those places every time you turn a corner. Yeah, the old guy does think I'm the creep. Oh, thank you, Melissa B. That's sweet, but thank you. I don't take compliments very well. But thank you, that's cute of you to say that. A bit fucked off. What if I run out of battery before the big moment, before the rowboat? Now, Australians who are in here, do not give away the truth. Don't give them any ideas about what we're waiting for. Do I have a partner? Well, according to someone who commented on one of my YouTube videos today, I need to join the Liquors group and hang out. This was charming. Hang out with lesos, trannies and something else. Complete homophobe. Wrote something horrible. So according to him, I'm a lesbian. And then somebody else who commented on the same video told me that I'm beyond help and I'm going to end up dying alone surrounded by cats. Nice. I'm currently not in what you would consider a conventional relationship. I have a lover and that is all I want. I don't want anyone whose undies I have to wash living in my house at the moment. I travel so much for work. I like having my space. Bullies, yeah, they're assholes. But yeah, I'm one of those kooky people, pink lady, like who chose not to have children and chose not to get married and chose to travel and change careers every few years and stuff. Honey, you're not meant to give away stuff like that. Shh. Likes younger men. They come after me. Don't make out I'm the fucking cougar, dude. I don't think I look my age. I certainly don't act it. And for some reason, the younger guys are into me and the older guys are not worth the trouble. I've tried both ends of the spectrum relationship-wise, and the younger guys are way more fun, but also annoying. And the older men are not as much fun in some respects, but intellectually fascinating, but also annoying. But I do love men. That's why I can't commit to just one. It's like getting a sampler box of chocolates. I don't just sit with and eat one block. I try all the different chocolates. And now I've just made myself sound like a slut. Wouldn't that be unusual for a slut outing on YouTube? Good heavens, could that ever happen? I'm going to get in the shade. Oh, I nearly fell over. I'm clumsy too. Did you know that about me? I'm really pissed off. I've got a feeling I'm going to run out of battery before you're going to see the most exciting thing you've seen since we found the fire hose last night in Launceston. Oh, Janelle, is that how we pronounce your name? Janelle Ruff, South Australia. I live in South Australia for 2 weeks every month. Oh, well, I'm cutting down a bit, but I'm in Adelaide every month for my job, and I also lived there for nearly 20 years, and that's where I studied law. I went to Adelaide University to get my law degree. Oh, I was pointing at the surprise. Lucky the camera was still facing my mug and not the surprise. It's going to be a race against the clock. Got 22% battery, and I can't make this thing go away from my screen down the bottom. Pink lady, like, how do you learn all this shit? I just don't know what I'm doing. You're 4 hours northwest. Port Lincoln? Whyalla? Oh. Melissa, I should have charged my phone, but this is the problem. I left it at the hotel in Launceston that I left this morning, and I've Googled Kmart and Whyalla. I've got clients in Whyalla. I'll let you know when I'm coming up your way. Let's go and have a brewski. I'll probably get a bit more than 20 minutes. I reckon my Android's pretty good on battery, as long as I keep deleting all these videos. But yeah, anyway, so I've Googled Kmart and they're open till midnight, so I can go and get a charger after I do this. But I have to be here now. We're on a schedule, man. There's a timetable. There's a reason I'm sitting here. Would you like to go for a bit more of a stroll? You're 46, you need yeah, these are bifocals, Joe, but they're about to be replaced to permanent glasses. They're not strong enough. I'm blind as a friggin' bat. I'm 52 and my eyes are munted. Yes to going for a bit more of a walk. Okay. I don't have problems with any lenses except transition lenses. And we all know who wore them. Chris Watts. And fuck, there he is again. I swear to God, I could do a live about tampons and somehow Chris Watts' name would come up. All right, we'll go for a bit of a walk. I'll flip the camera around because it's really pretty along here. I'll give you a battery update, 21%. See, I think we've got a little while yet. You thought I'm 30, Joe? You made my day, thank you. I've only just turned 52. I'm adjusting to the reality. I can hear noise happening up the river. I think my surprise might appear. Actually, here's another surprise. Check out a little fat Tasmanian seagull. Look at it. The seagulls here are like paintings. In Adelaide, Janelle, I think your name was, we used to laugh all the time at how the seagulls are so scruffy and they've got one leg, they've got a bit of fishing twine hanging out of their beaks. These ones are actually quite slender, but Tasmanian seagulls are so clean, so white, and some of them are really fat. Everything in Tasmania is a bit round because the food here is so fucking good. You should have seen what I just shoved in my face hole at a restaurant half an hour ago. French restaurant. Oh my God, it was good. All right. Just respecting a dude who's going for a walk. Yeah, we've got really massive ocean gulls too, old my phrase. These little ones are just seagulls. But, okay. I've got a break in the foot traffic. Do you know yours used to be red in Whyalla due to the iron ore? Hey, did you go to the Whyalla Bicentenary in the early 2000s? There was a concert in Whyalla in the park, and there was a band called Fruit who played, and there was a comedy act, two women who did like impromptu comedy, and there were speeches about the bicentenary. Were you at that? I'm calling you Janelle because that sort of looks like your name. It looks like J&E, or looks like Janelle Ruff. But I'm bummed. I think we are going to run out of battery before the big surprise is revealed. So let's go for a walk. Thank you, Pink Lady Luck. Sweet dreams. Happy birthday again. And yeah, your video today was very funny. Thank you. You think so? Well, there were two girls that did some stand-up comedy and sort of was all improvised and on the spot, and I was one of them. So if you were there, you've seen me perform comedy. Bit of triv for you. All right, I've got to poke the camera down for a sec. Okay, it's really pretty at this time of the day. Look at the light through the trees. You miss Pink Lady Lucks. But you can give her a good night birthday wish now. Oh, ma phrase. Any vids on here, Tori? What does that mean, Joe? Any vids on where? On my channel? Yes. Right now, this is the vid. These could almost be palm trees of Maui. I wonder if Pink Lady Luck's actually gone. Oh, my stand-up, no. Bit of a long-winded story. I don't want to use up battery power about that, but essentially in Australia, well, at least in Tasmania, the comedy venues film your performances but then sell you the videos, and I've got a bit of an issue with that because it's my work, and I can't. Let's learn a bit of history about Devonport. Sailing ships capable of carrying up to 400 tonnes were built on slipways in the depressions on both sides of this cairn in the 19th century. There you go. You didn't know that 10 minutes ago, did you? There's a house over the road that's got some information. I'm going to film this. This is kind of cute. All right, have a look at this house. It's got a digital screen. I'll try and zoom in a bit. Can you see it? Oh, I just saw a bit about a black eye. What does it say? Okay, so it's 26 degrees Celsius. Thank you for that update. There's the time. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Beauty is in the eye of the... Oh, I don't think they spent their money well on this sign. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and it may be necessary from time to time to give a stupid or misinformed beholder a black eye. I don't think that's how that quote is originally. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and it may be necessary from time to time to give a stupid or misinformed beholder a black eye. Right. Well, there are more cars because we're in a different city and it's much earlier, old Ma Phrase. This is, going home time. Oh, it's a bit later than that, but it's a really beautiful night. Lots of people have probably been to the beach. But we're in Devonport now. We were in Launceston last night and it was heaps later. There's a lot of these things on our walk. These are essentially little miniature lighthouses because this is actually the Mersey River and it's an active port. There's another one there. There's some down there. So yeah, I've just got to keep the camera away from the surprise. Tasmania, we're about in Australia. I'm American, lost on geography. Okay, yo mama, hello, how are you? Tasmania is the little island under the main island of Australia. If you look at a map of Australia, you've got a big island, and then down the bottom on the eastern side, that's south of the big island, is a little love heart shaped island, and that is Tasmania, and that's where we are. And we're in a little town called Devonport, which is in the northwest of Tasmania, and it's a port, obviously, but also has beaches. 15% battery power. You had a t-shirt that said "Beauty's in the eye of the beholder" written on it. Well, there you go, old Ma Phrase. You can get modern now, and put a digital sign on your chest instead. I had a song prepared and everything for this. I think I'm going to have to reveal the surprise. I actually wanted a motion shot. But I've got a feeling they're not setting sail. The rowboat to the mainland is running late. So here we are at the Jock Littler Pavilion. Now, I don't know who the fuck Jock Littler is or was. Oh, I can't turn it sideways, I forgot. There's a regatta coming up on the 3rd of March. Look at the beautiful Mersey River. But just a bit of trivia, I have a nephew called Jock. There you go. You can all sleep well knowing that. The pavilion's beautiful. Thank you, Janelle. If you could do the geography lesson. We've got less than 15% battery. I don't get to sing the song. I'm pissed off that Pink Ladylike's gone because we were chatting earlier about how it's like Maui but without the palm trees. And check this out. Look. It's a fucking palm tree. And beyond this fucking palm tree, it's going to blow your brains out. Another one. There's like an avenue of palm trees. Pink Ladylike left. If she saw this, she'd be saying, oh my God, it is exactly like Maui, just with different accents. So pretty. All right, so here's the dilemma. With 14% battery power, it is a date palm. Yes, it is. With 14% battery, do you want me to reveal the surprise minus the song? Here's another plaque. Thanks, Red Lotus. It is, well, I don't know why I'm thanking you for it being gorgeous. I had nothing to do with it being gorgeous, but it is. Hi, Jamie. So here we're at another plaque. Jamie, we're going for a walk along the riverbank, the Mersey River, in a town in northern Tasmania called Devonport. I try to go on adventures to find things. Last night we went on an adventure to find a fire hose. Yep, you heard right, a fire hose. So tonight I was going to do a different adventure, but I'm running out of battery power. And my surprise, it was going to include a song. My surprise isn't actually, it was meant to sort of appear at 7:30. Lady Slipper, I have a low battery too. Let's see whose phone dies first. This is to commemorate the 150th anniversary of the naming of the Mersey River by Edward Kerr Esquire, April 1826, unveiled by the Premier on W.A. Nielsen, MHA, on the 1st of March 1976. There you go. Americans, you'd be looking at that date and you would be thinking that it's the 3rd of January, but here we say day, month, year. So this plaque was unveiled on the 1st of March 1976 and it was donated by Tasmanian Auto Rentals Proprietary Limited. I do have some other trivia for you though that plaque has just reminded me of. See where it says it was unveiled by the Premier, Honourable W.A. Nielsen, MHA. The current Premier of Tasmania is a guy called Will Hodgman. And no, it's not a coincidence that we have the same surname. I've got 15 people. I've actually got 16 now. But as soon as I talk numbers, it usually drops by about 9 in one hit. But then I've only got 8 likes. What's going on there? All right, battery update. 12%. It's getting grim, guys. Oh, good, the likes are going up. Thank you. All right, well, basically what I was going to do was relation. Yes, guilty Joey, he is a relation. Very much a relation. He's my little brother. And we'll never speak of it again. No, I'm very proud of him. He's a high achiever, like his sister, who's walking through Devonport, walking into her phone and looking like a complete idiot. What I was going to show you, though, I'm going to have to show you now. We're walking down to a boat ramp. There's a couple of dudes fishing on it. But can you see in the background that cruise ship? It's not really a cruise ship. It's a ferry. It's a people and car ferry. And there's 2 of them. They're called the Spirit of Tasmania. And the fucking thing was meant to leave port at 7:30 p.m. and it is currently 7:59 p.m. And I was going to film it tootling up the Mersey River and I was going to sing The Love Boat. And after us playing car spotting last night, I thought some of you would lose your shit. Like, how much have I fucking upped the ante, right? I've gone from showing you a fire hose to a ferry. The only trouble is there's a little bench down there. Oops. There's heaps of people, which is really funny. There's all these benches along here. It's a cobblestone path and I just went oops because I'm clumsy and really only function well if I walk on a flat surface. There's all these benches along the Mersey and Oh, I was going to go around to a bench, but look at this little staircase. And then there's a thing down there with rubbish in it. It's obviously some sort of catchment of water, and it catches all the rubbish before it goes into the ocean. But I'm just going to sit on one of these little steps. But here's the thing, Groovers. There's benches and stuff the whole way along here. And people are all sitting on them the whole way along because they all must come down here to watch the Love Boat leave. Love you too, Red Lotus. Thanks for joining me on my adventure. Turtles. There are turtles, but not like of the tropical variety, no. But we do. Sounds windy. It's not. It's not. It's a really gentle breeze. I'll turn the camera around. You can see my hair. It's a bit cray, but it's not like, it's not hardcore windy. It's just a nice little. Is the sound really bad? I'm trying to muffle the microphone with my hand. As soon as I said it's not that windy, the wind's picked up. But it's a breeze. It's really warm, and it's a sea breeze. Oh, Angel, you're in Missouri. I lived in Kansas City, Missouri for a year as an exchange student. That's better? Okay. Battery update, 9%. Fuck. Alright, I'm going to show you the Love Boat one more time. We're missing its departure. You're in KCMO. I know you are, honey Boney. You need to chat to that other Missourian. Thank you, Jamie. I'm not really gorgeous at the moment. I've got hair going everywhere. All right, one last shot of the Spirit of Tasmania. I'm kind of bummed that it hasn't left the port. Looks like I've had some sun. Are you talking about on my chest? Because that's actually the remnants of some really bad burns from when I was in Fiji a decade ago. We all got 3rd-degree burns. I'm really paranoid about that, and I never actually wear low-cut tops for that reason, because people always point it out, and now it's even been pointed out on a YouTube live. We'll go back to wearing skivvies and scarves. I've also got a pretty olive skin, so yeah, but no, I'm not sunburnt or anything like that. But this on my chest is a permanent thing that I'm incredibly self-conscious about. But hey, I'm used to it. It gets pointed every time I don't wear a high neck top. It gets pointed out, which is why I tend to try to wear high neck tops all the time. I'm going to have to bail. The battery is going to go. The boat's actually still getting loaded. I can see trucks and stuff driving on. I'll flip this around. Pleasure, Dee Dee. 15 people to 15 likes. So there it is. There's the Love Boat. It's absolutely nothing like it. If it's a rough crossing, which it won't be tonight, look how calm it is. Heading into Bass Strait, it's looking pretty nice. But it goes overnight. It'll arrive in Melbourne at about 5:30 in the morning tomorrow, and then it'll cross back over. And in the height of summer, pleasure, Melissa B, glad you enjoyed it. This is little Devonport. Tomorrow night we'll be going live from another town further up in the northwest called Burnie. Janelle, keep in touch. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep in touch. I'll let you know when I'm coming to Whyalla. I've got really good clients in Whyalla, so be safe, everyone. Stay groovy. For those of you who are still here, I've just got a low battery thing, but not bad. I've got 45 minutes out of 22%. So yeah, they're still loading the boat. So I'm going to end this video with a little song. I'm going to focus down here. There's one of our sea eagles, the big gulls. They're not called sea eagles, they've got another name, but they're big dudes. Can you see it? Pacific gull is what it's called. And when we pan back up to the Love Boat, which to be honest is really, you know, it's a ferry. Let's sing this show out. Clear the throat. Here we go. Love, exciting and new. I think I started a bit low. Oh my god, my phone's gonna cark it. I love you guys. Come aboard, we're expecting you. I'll try and upload this when I get to a charger. Stay groovy, everyone. I can't even see the screen now. That's how fucked my battery is. Bye, everybody.